Gemini for the month of February 2024. If you would like a reading with me or a natal chart report or a monthly or a 6-month report or a yearly report, they're going to start on for the, well, no, I shouldn't say that. If you want a month, they're in the link in the description box below. It's getting past my bedtime. I'm an elderly lady and getting past my bedtime. So, anyways, I digress. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy while I play with my hair. Excuse me. Okay, playing with my hair tonight, so why not? So on the 5th at 12:10 a.m., Mercury enters Aquarius, where it's exalted. This is in your 9th house, but in the 9th house, Mercury is actually a detriment, okay? So we'll see how this plays out. You might run into some arguments with father or father's side of the family or your in-laws. Financial losses could also add to mental burdens, and you may have that you have been dealing with as of late, okay? Some issues could also spoil your understanding with your spouse. You should work hard during this time while to maintain your position at work too. This is also a time to think of cutting down expenditures and consider saving. Pluto this month is going to be conjunct with Mars. So after Mars is in Capricorn right now at 28 degrees, and then after 9 degrees it's gonna break from Pluto. So expect the unexpected with this energy. This is in the 9th house energy, okay? So there could be like a lot of like real telemundo stuff going on at this time. Stay on the right side of the law with this energy here. For some of you here, make sure that you have your car note, all your car stuff, your car responsibilities done, okay? Like pay your car insurance, because you could get in a car accident, a big one, and you know it could end up in being in some lawsuits or legal dealings because you have Caputo hanging out in Capricorn in your 8th house, and then you have Pluto in your 9th house, okay? So some of you, this could be dealing with jail time, or this could be dealing like probate court and stuff like that. So you need to be careful with that type of stuff. So be careful for some of you when dealing with the law, court, or judges, or social services. For others of you, this could be dealing with somebody that is lying to you or trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You may have they may have something that you want, so don't believe everything that you hear at this time. This could also be dealing with like some kind of propaganda happening at work for some of you. If you're worrying about court or taking care of your responsibilities, I would just call whoever you need to call, like social services, your lawyers at this time, whatever, and find out the paperwork that you need and what you need to get done for them to make their lives easier, because it's not well aspected. Those of you who are traveling at this time, be really careful about traveling, because you could get locked up in jail in there, okay? Because Pluto is conjunct with Mars, and Mars is not well aspected. So this is like really not the best time for you to travel. And if you do plan on traveling, try to stay on the right side of the law. Like if you're traveling to like, I don't know, Santo Domingo or Mexico, you know, like stay in the I don't know what it's called. What is that thing called? I don't know. Stay with the damn group. Don't wanderlust, okay? Hi, Al. So don't wanderlust at this time, because you could find that it's going to get you in a lot of trouble with this energy, okay? Don't go exploring. If you don't know where the hell you're going, don't do it. Not the best time to go backpacking for you. Don't take other people's stuff. If they say, I have a gift, can you give this? No. No. $50,000. I'll do it for $50,000. No, I won't. No. But don't do it, okay? Because you're going to end up on A&E, locked up abroad, and I love that show, okay? I love that damn show. That's my favorite show. And I don't want to see none of my freaking subscribers going, I should have listened. Okay, exactly. I'll stay in safe territory, okay? So this is not the best time to travel. For whatever reason, for some of you here, you could be, let me see, there's paperwork that you need to end a situation at this time. Rather than asking friends and family about a situation, don't do that, okay? If you're dealing with court or you're dealing with the law, don't like go to friends and family or go on your Facebook and go, oh my gosh, can you like Google, I'm asking for a friend. Bitch, go to court, go get a lawyer, pay the $250, and then ask your Googling questions that is so heavy on your mind. Because your friends, your family are not lawyers, okay? Unless they really are lawyers, they might not even give you advice. They're going to be like, give me $250. I'm not working right now. Yeah, they probably going to do that because I've never known lawyers to give free advice. They don't give free advice. And if they do, really listen because that's like free advice from a lawyer. So anyways, then on the 9th at 5:59 p.m., the new moon in Aquarius, this is in your 9th house. So this is a great time to get your juju, your voodoo, and your centurion because there's a beautiful air trine. So anytime we have air trines, this is going to be a beautiful time because Vesta and Gemini, South Node, is trining. And they're forming this beautiful air trine. Plus you got a stellium in your 9th house. Oh my Lanta. Like play lotto, win $5 ticket, okay? Like this is like really thoughts become things. So don't think naughty thoughts. Don't think, oh my God, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. Because guess what? You're going to go to jail. And then Pluto's in there for the next 20 years in the 9th house, okay? So hello, goodbye, you know? And then Pluto goes in retrograde in fall. So I'm already predicting for some of you, okay, prediction. So on the new moon energy, which happens 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, what's going to happen, some of you are going to be like, thoughts become things. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail, right? So then you're going to be in court, Pluto in Aquarius in court, and then you're going to go have probably a stint in jail in the fall when Pluto goes into Capricorn for a little bit of time. I think it's like 3 months, maybe less than that. So yeah, and then you'll be out of jail and then you'll make some kind of arrangement with the courts. Oh my gosh. Hello, goodbye. Yeah, you get what you pay for. Lawyers do give free advice sometimes, very seldomly, okay? So for some of you, you could be taking online classes or going back to school at this time, researching what you need to go back to school. You can be making friends with someone who's an intellectual or someone who is studying an important subject. You may have to relocate to a distant place. For some of you here, you can be accident prone at this time, so let's not like be in a hospital in a distant place like 2 hours away from where we live, so be careful. You can become obsessed with about certain cultures, what you see on TikTok or Travel Channel, or certain time periods also you can be obsessed with as well. You can be anxious to travel because you listened to my video and now you're scared shitless to travel, okay? So be on the right side of the law and be careful when traveling, okay? Or take your time to get to and from work. For some of you, this is not the best time to deal with those in authority. I would stay on the right side of the law this month. Do not go testing the judges. Do not. You do not play, okay? Don't go testing the judges. You don't want to be held in contempt of court for a very long time. Don't go testing the courts or those in authority that you work with because you're not going to get your way in situations. College and high school for some of you, we can see college students and high school students who are Gemmies. Hey, babies. Okay. You guys are going to be like super eccentric. I'm going to love you guys. Oh my God. You guys are going to be like super just like, I don't know, like really crazy, but fun to watch. It's gonna be like, oh my God, why are they doing? I love that. This like they so crazy. Y'all gonna be so crazy. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you know. So you guys are gonna be like crazy and looking to gain more experience from craziest experience. So my babies, my 20-year-olds and my high school children, Geminis, you guys are attracting into your life really like WTF, what was that? And can it happen again? Like, it's like, and you know, and on top of that, Venus and Mars are not well aspected at this time. So this could be like some kitchen sink experiences that you have never had. But because you're so eccentric at this time, because remember, you're a Gemini, you're a mutable sign. So you take on the traits of like whatever is powerful. So right now it's Pluto in Aquarius. So and those of you who have Uranus and Neptune, you know, I would be careful with your thoughts. I would be careful with the choices that you make at this time because you're really not making the best choices in your life. So we can see like a lot of high schoolers going to jail, okay? And it might be for a while till you're 20, okay? So something to think about, alrighty? So don't do that to yourself, alrighty? Or you could be in some kind of long-term lawsuit that's gonna last for a very, very long time till like you're 40, okay? So don't do that to yourself. Be really, really careful, my babies, in what you do because, and then it could be just like you could stand still and you will still attract weird experiences. I think when, I forgot who was like, I think Uranus was an Aquarius when I was little. When I was a little buck. And like oh my God, I was in college in Massachusetts, and me and my friend, we just, everywhere that we walked to, we just attracted like weird experiences. I remember one time I walked right into a gay pride parade, and all I saw was assless chaps everywhere, and I was just like, what is going on? I think this is like some BDSM. And the guy was like, I wish. And then I was like, what is it? And he's like, it's gay pride, baby. And I'm like, oh. And then I ran to the float with all the drag queens, and all the drag queens like covered me in kisses. And my friend and I, we were like walking through, we were walking in the gay pride parade thing. Oh, it was so funny with the floats. It was so funny. And I'm like, what are we doing? And she's like, I think we're supposed to be standing over there, but we're not. And I'm like, oh my God. And nobody kicked us out. It was so funny. Oh. Thank you, Elle. But it was so funny. So it could be something like that. You know, you could just like go and have some random experiences that is like, wow, what just happened? You know, but it's going to be so much fun. So it could either be really crazy fun, or it could be like, OMG, I'm going to jail now, you know? Alrighty, so it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. So on the 13th at 1:05 a.m., Mars enters Aquarius, and this is a detriment in the 9th house. And like I said, once Mars reaches 9 degrees, I would be really careful and pay attention. You know, I'll talk about the degrees and stuff like that more, but pay attention to Mars during this time period, because Mars is not well aspected again, conjunct with Pluto. So really stay on the right side of the law. This is not the best time for traveling, so careful when traveling, careful when flying with this energy, okay? This is a great time to throw this Mars energy into exercising. Alrighty, so this is not, when Mars is officially conjunct on the 13th at 1:05 a.m. with Pluto, it is not going to be, and that's Eastern Standard Time, because I know that a lot of you in the UK, hey, and in Australia, hi, you know, it's already like afternoon and nighttime, you know. So this is not going to be the easiest energy time for you emotionally here. So tempers will flare. The drama is real, okay? And then for my young ones, the drama is like Telemundo times 5, babies. So like, namaste it down. Not worth it. It is not worth it. Okay. And then those of you who are like 35 or 40 and under even can experience erratic behavior, or you're going to attract very weird situations yourselves, okay? So just be aware at this time, because sometimes we could be like, because we're mutable signs, I'm a Pisces, but I'm an Aquarius as well, and what happens, our thoughts tend to attract whatever, you know, and it's like you're attracting things into your life and people into your life because whatever you think about all day long. So now you're attracting these very weird, bizarre situations that you could find yourself in with other people. So be very careful with that, with this energy. Think money, think power, think fame, think something better, think glamour, okay? Think Hermes, all right? So not Target, Hermes, bitches, all right? So be very careful with your thoughts at this time, all right? This could be you making bold and independent approach to your belief system and willingness to challenge traditional views at this time. So you could be butting heads with other people with your way of thinking, your way of parenting with this energy as well. This could be manifesting as passions for travel. Again, not the best time, but be careful. Alrighty, for some of you, you may decide to be a yachty, and work on a yacht. You know, that's fun too. Adventure. I never done it, but my friend dated a chef that worked on the most expensive yacht in the world, and I swear to God, every time she docked, she was like, I'm in Saint-Tropez. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. So yeah, oh my gosh. My 20s, I lived, darlings. I lived, okay? My friends and I, we lived. We don't know what happened in 30s. We just kind of went into a depression. We went, what the hell is this? So anyways, hopefully Pluto and Aquarius will be just like that again. So let's keep our fingers crossed. So on the 16th at 11:05 a.m., Venus enters Aquarius again in the 9th house, detriment. So you have impersonal but friendly emotional outlook. You're charitable, kind, and you're humanitarian. You'll do anything for anybody. and yet remain detached from the situation. You're popular, you're well liked, and have many friends. Others may consider you immoral at this time because, sometimes gems, okay, let's get real. Sometimes the way you go about doing some things is kind of like WTF, and you know how y'all do. Okay, sometimes you could be a little bit sneaky deaky, sometimes you could be a little bit sneaky freaky, and it's like, okay. So the way you go about doing things is kind of like, okay, so just be careful with that. All right, but you just have a different interpretation of standards towards society, how you socialize, and sexual morality is the thing here as well. Crude behavior, as you define it, is unacceptable behavior in others. You can be righteous and ethical, but lack lovingness and understanding. You find it hard to understand the emotionally oriented. Romantic attractions are sudden and casual, and although you sincerely intend for them to last, they end, and they just end all of a sudden, and often for no damn apparent reason. So this is like a one night stand, boo ma'am, thank you ma'am kind of situation. So if you don't want that, just be aware of that. Alrighty, if you're a cross watcher watching for a Gemini, it may not be lasting, so it's just a handshake and then that's it. How are you doing? Goodbye. All right, it goes like that. So romantic attractions can happen here at this time. So I don't know if it's a great time to mingle. If you're single, it's a great time to hook up. Okay, it's a great time for Tinder and Grindr. Your romantic partner must be a friend as well as a lover and provide you with a variety of mental stimulation, or you get bored. Basically, you need the little monkey with the tambourine going, ah. You also avoid partners who are possessive and jealous and seek to curtail. So you're going to stay the hell away from Leo, basically. Leo's an Aquarius. You're not going to come near. Love that or Scorpio. So you're going to stay away from those signs. Love that comes is unique, or the way you two go back meeting each other. So you might be hooking up with a Sagittarius. Okay. The negative side of this in the 9th house is that you fall in love so fast because you make up your mind so quick without knowing the person more. You can also fall out of love super fast when you feel like they are restricting your lifestyle. Okay. Then on the 18th at 11:13 p.m., the sun enters Pisces at this time in the 10th house. So your focus turns to career. It turns to other people's problems, drama, because you love drama, and achievements and ways to get ahead. There is a possibility of promotion and the opportunity to take on a leadership role. An increase in responsibility is common. Be careful not to overwork yourself, or you may develop a heart or back problems. Change is happening. This could be getting a job. This could be starting a new business endeavor, raise, promotion. Your focus turns more towards career matters, achievements, and ways to get ahead. There is a possibility of a promotion and an opportunity to take on a leadership position. An increase in responsibility is common. As long as you can put things off for a while, this is a good time to get some rest and take some time out for yourself, because you are going to be busy. So take breaks. There is a deep urge to work towards goals, success, accomplishments, and a crucial component of your being, and using your unique Piscean gifts is the best way to accomplish your goals now. Then on the 23rd at 2:29 a.m., Mercury enters Pisces here. So for some of you, you may have like Libras, they have like these little sources of income. You may have different sources of income at this time with this energy, or residual income, or you could be getting a second or third and fourth job. This is an important time for career decisions, or a turning point is reached. You may have to take on more responsibilities by others, or you may have more responsibilities at work. You may reach an important career goal. You may decide to quit your job. For some of you, especially those of you who are like 50 and older, you may decide to retire. An important career decision or turning point is reached. Let me see. Okay, for some of you here, you can be dealing with manipulative people, especially family members who could be very manipulative with your feelings, especially when they're trying to guilt you into things that you don't necessarily want to do at this time. So either you're going to avoid these people, or you're going to be like back and forth on whether or not to help them. They're going to be super manipulative at this time, because with the stellium coming into Pisces, you're going to be super gullible. And then with the stellium in Aquarius in your 9th house, you do not say no to anybody, okay? So careful with threats, or don't give other people so much power over your situation, because someone could be trying to act like they have all this power and all this control over you, and they don't own you, okay? And they can't tell you what to do. So don't give other people, and 10th house also deals with husband, so this could be also dealing with the men in your life, and like you could be seeing somebody and like this man is like making you jump through damn hoops for his love, and that is like, oh, nay, nay. Oh, no, no. You know what to do, okay? No. And on top of that, Gemini, you must have like a lot of planets in Cancer, okay? Because if you have a lot of planets in Cancer and a lot of planets in Libra, you're more than likely to do that. But okay, so this person is going to be very bossy. Do not allow this person to have power and control over you, okay? So if you have like tons of planets in Cancer, you might have problems. Then on the 24th at 7:30 a.m., full moon in Virgo, fourth house. Someone could be lying to you, and you're not so quick to say yes to whatever it is that's going on, because you could, you're very quick at catching a lie. It's not like you're going to be sitting there like, oh, I don't know what's going on. No, that's Cancer. You're like, ooh, oh my God, they're lying. Oh, okay. We're going to play, because you love that game. You love that. It's like the lie to me game, but then you play back with them. It's kind of like, a tit for tat, so then you're like, okay, you can lie to me, and then I'm gonna play with your game. So let's play games. All right. So you're not so quick to commit to certain agendas at this time. Again, you could be playing games just right back to them until you get the truth out of them, because you're more like what's in it for me kind of attitude, because something is going on, but you don't know exactly what it is that's going on. This could be a situation where you've dealt with somebody from the past that has always used you for something or always wanted something from you, and now they're making it like it could be like an opportunity to go live somewhere else, or to like help you get back on your feet or something like that, and you don't want to do it because you're thinking in your head, well, I've done this before, and then I ended up like being your nanny, and stuff like that. So it could be like that kind of situation, but neither one of you are going to talk about stipulations of the situation. Like, I'm not going to babysit your kids. I have a life of my own. I'm not going to pay your rent. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Da 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 da. Okay, so it's like you're not saying that at this time. Okay, this could also be a situation here, like with the trips that are coming up. You could be planning for a trip, and they want to go with you, but you know that if you go with them to their trip, you're gonna be babysitting all them damn kids, right? They're not gonna put no kids in no camp, nothing. You're gonna be babysitting all them kids while they go off and like leave you next day to go do whatever they want to do. Okay, so it's kind of like that kind of situation is going on. So you may not be so quick to like go on trips with certain people in your life, because that they're coming with like a big ass agenda. Okay, for some of you here, this is peace and serenity in the home. Your family will be more supportive than usual. This could also be additions being made to the home as well with this energy. Oh my goodness, hold on. People are getting on my gram. For some of you here, I feel like this could be you needing to be very strategic about certain situations that are going on in your life. I feel like there's an agenda involved at this time, and you're playing along for the sake of getting along, or for the sake of filling an agenda at this time, because you're not really like trying to get involved, but at the same time you're playing it cool, but at the same time you're being rebellious. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about. This could also be some kind of reevaluation going on with this energy, with potential growth, and you could be getting looked at this time with this energy here. So you're curtailing your rebellious nature at this time, and you're putting your best foot forward for the time being. You could be like on the verge of getting fired, for example, and then that's going to make you calm down a lot and kind of take your responsibilities a little bit more seriously. For others of you, this could be just like certain responsibilities are catching up at this time with you, or school could be catching up with you, and this is a time for you to take things a little bit more seriously. The Queen of Swords, you need to watch your emotional self. Like I said, 9th house energy, you could be very erratic with this energy as well. For some of you, you could be dealing with, God forbid, mental issues at this time with this energy, and stuff like that, or some kind of chemical imbalance. So really watch your emotional self at this time. The Nine of Wands, you can be put in a rock and a hard place at this time with this energy. For some of you, you want to initiate changes in your life. You want to make certain changes, but you're very fear-based at this time with the decisions that you make. You're not so quick to jump into anything new, or you're just scared to make the wrong decision. So it could be driving you very mental at this time with this energy. For others of you, you're putting the restrictions on yourself for no reason, just because you could, and you could also be working through some triggers, some past trauma triggers at this time that are coming up at this time to the surface. So I would be really, really careful with your reactive self, okay? The Four of Coins, you're more about your stability at this time. You're more about your peace. You could be working on securing the bag with this energy, and you're taking care of your financial matters. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. This could be also overcoming certain obstacles in your life, like with finances at this time, and getting your financial situation back in order. The King of Coins, I feel for some of you here that you could be dealing with somebody that's very analytical in their way of thinking. This could also be dealing with a financier, and they could be helping you with your financial situation and getting your financial situation back together again. Or this could be like consolidating your debt at this time as well with this energy. I feel for some of you here that this could be a great time for following your passion projects, investing in money, investing your money into some kind of passion project at this time. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, so there's more money coming to you during this time period as well. The Four of Cups, I feel for some of you here, this is a time of introspection. You could be using this time to work on yourself with this energy here, or you may not be doing anything with this energy but overthinking things in your head. For others of you, you could be dealing with some kind of inheritance, some kind of family money could be coming into your life at this time with this energy. Or for some of you, God forbid, you could be dealing with some kind of traumatic, God forbid, death, in your family as well, okay? So this could also be dealing with court, and there could be money coming to you that way. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition, but you're not going to. For some of you, you're going to drive yourself really batty and mental at this time because you're not trusting your intuition with this energy. For others of you, you could become the family matriarch in the house or the family, and making decisions for the family at this time and taking care of the family, or calling the shots around the family. The Ten of Cups, I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level. The King of Wands, I feel for some of you here, you could be dealing with a Leo sign, and this person could be very stubborn or stuck in their ways of their thinking. For others of you, you may be benefiting financially through this Leo sign in your life at this time. And this person could be taking care of you guys financially, or this could be father, and father could be taking care of you financially with this energy here, okay? I do see an emphasis on old money with this energy. The Ten of Swords, for some of you, you may prefer to be alone at this time, or you could be more in hermit mode with this energy here as well. So this month could be like working home, working home, working home, and you're fine with that, as well. This could also be starting over in certain areas of your life and kind of like getting out of the grieving process with this energy here and working on healing the emotional self at this time. The Devil card brings about endings. I feel for some of you here that this could be a situation here where a person in your life there's delays, and this person is not ready to come forward yet with this situation. So you may have to wait a little bit longer on certain situations going on in your life at this time. Whatever decision that you make, I do see a divorce or an ending, a nasty falling out happening, and again, be on the right side of the law. And I do feel like for some of you here, it's going to impact not just you but other people around you, so you will be missed. And again, be on the right side of the law, okay? The Seven of Wands, you're dealing with a manipulative person, or you're dealing with a liar. For some of you, you can control conversations or control how other people think of you at this time. The Queen of Wands, the energy here this month is very giving to you with this energy. So this is a great time for the law of attraction, or people could be just very giving to you and taking care of you financially during this time period. The Queen of Coins, I see more money coming to you. There could be another source of income coming in. For some of you, you could be going to like a concert, a group or organization kind of place, or doing something like with cosplay or something like that, a convention, and you could be making friends there. For others of you, I see a soulmate energy coming in as well with this energy this month for you. The Page of Coins, more money is coming in for you this month. I see more responsibilities and more money. For some of you here, whatever it is that you're thinking about, the cards are saying don't just dream it, do it. Okay, the Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. I feel for some of you here, there's money coming in, but you're delving into lack consciousness. You need to be careful with this energy this month as well. The Six of Swords, you're worrying about money at this time. Get the hell out of your head. I do see traveling coming up, so be careful with traveling. The Knight of Coins, for some of you, I see another source of income coming in. So this could be business picking up, and then you have your second job, so there's more income coming in for you that way with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, you need to kind of swallow your pride this month and ask for help if you need help, because you're putting on a brave face. You're acting like nothing's bothering you and something's clearly bothering you. The Knight of Swords, I do see, okay, more money. Okay, so you could be getting your IRS check for some of you here. This could be business picking up or your job picking up at this time. New love coming in at this time with this energy. The Ace of Swords, trust your intuition, alrighty. I feel also you could be very analytical in your way of thinking. You're definitely fighting. Okay, so be on the right side of the law. So in the great words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom, alrighty. Because I do see that you're going to regret your decisions and you're going to wish that you'd done things differently, all right? The Nine of Swords, depression. Get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be. Be careful. You can be manipulated and talked into something you don't want to do. I do see some of you getting reprimanded. I do see some of you stuck in a situation at this time and not being able to go. But there's different ways to go about doing things at this time. So being reactive is not one of them, and it's not beneficial for you at this time. So just, I'm hearing trust and believe. Okay, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. I do see you eventually moving away from a bad situation in your life. The Page of Cups, for some of you, this is a message of love, so love is coming in. I do see that for some of you here that you do have small messages or things coming in the future for you, but not at this time. There is a reconciliation happening for some of you, and then for others of you, it's coming in at a later time. The Four of Wands, I do see you being like about work and home, work and home. For some of you, you could be crushing on somebody that's emotionally unavailable, but I do see them coming back into your life with this energy. Is kind of driving you crazy at this time with this energy, or a little bit mental because they're not communicating with you at this time, but I do feel like they will eventually. The Six of Cups, I do feel like you can be very sentimental about the past. You could also be going back to a place where you used to live at this time and revisiting certain people in your life with this energy. And then the Two of Swords, I do feel like certain people in your life, someone does have a crush on you or is thinking about you with this energy. So they could be coming back into the picture, but I don't feel like it's going to be anytime soon, okay? I love you, my gems, and thank you, Elle, for hanging out with me tonight on the comment bar. I appreciate the love energy, and show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you would like a 6-month report or a yearly, check that out in the link in the description box below. Kisses. Mwah.